we're gonna do information about the flip chart. Is it just a regular video? Okay. Okay, first of all, there's one on the InTouch site. I really suggest the Dawn Barton's. And so you go to www.dawnbarton.com, D-A-W-N, barton.com. And you can know that there's a video, you don't have to write any of this down because you can go back and watch it, right? But hers is just, it's a lot more just fun, simple, and you can see where, you know, we didn't go through the whole thing tonight, but you can see where the scripting on the back is great, the visuals are great. I love the closing sets and all of that. So I've spent 2 days trying to figure out how to get this thing printed. Okay, now of course you can simply just print it at home, but we have a really great discount card available to us with Office Depot. So just don't worry about the FedEx thing because of where we live. Is there an Office Depot up here?
There's one in Foley.
Oh, well, Foley, but I mean, is there one closer to you guys, like that you would use in Daphne or
Oh,
whatever?
well, yeah, there's one in Daphne.
Daphne, so that's a little, I mean, that would be a little bit closer to you. So, all right, so this is like, because the printing deal, we can print out black and white copies there for 2 cents a copy, and color copies I think are 22 cents a copy. So whenever you're doing a big document like this, save your ink at home, and we can send these orders to Office Depot. And so the very first thing you want to do is in InTouch, your very first drop-down menu, you go to MK Connections, and you'll see right there in big print, Office Depot discount card. You click on that, print that off at home, and you're gonna take that to the store, and the store will laminate that for you. So this is good to know for like flyers you wanna make up, or you know, different open house postcards or whatever for different times of the year. So the very first step is get your Office Depot discount card. Then you can either directly, you can go to Dawn Barton's site and download the flip chart, okay, and you'll see it there. Just download the basic flip chart to your computer, and you can either put it on a flash drive and bring the flash drive into the Office Depot store, and they'll just plug it in, and they've got just a huge setup there where they can print it off for you, or you can email it directly to the Office Depot store, just in an attachment. And in the subject, or in the, every single Office Depot store has its own email address, of course, unique to that store. So the Foley one, it's long, is ODS02154CPC@OfficeDepot.com. And then I'm sure obviously the Daphne store would have a different one, so you can email it directly there. Or there was another website, and I don't have it here, but don't go to the regular Office Depot site, and don't go to Office Depot/myfiles. There's a, and I'll basically under this video I'll post where to go if you want to upload it and send the job to the store. This is not, and so I'm glad that you didn't do it, Marissa, because this has been a 2-day long process, yeah, to figure this out. So are y'all tracking me? Get your Office Depot discount card in your InTouch site under MK Connections, and then you go to Dawn Barton's site, www.dawnbarton.com, and get the flip chart saved on your computer. You can either go to your Office Depot store with it on a flash drive, or you can email it directly to your Office Depot store. Now, if you email it directly to the Office Depot store, they will not print it until you get there and say, I'm here, because they said people send print jobs and then don't show up for them, so they don't print it to you actually. But I mean, again, they have such a huge setup that they shot it out. But I'm just sharing with you, I accidentally did this through the regular Office Depot site, and they asked for a debit card, so I put my debit card in, thinking that they just wanted that kind of like to secure the job, and then I would get to give my discount at the checkout. They hit my card right away. It was almost $25 to print this, where it should have been $9. And so I'm getting I called the company, they're refunding it, but it has not been an easy process. So as I went through this and wanted to have a nervous breakdown, I told myself, I'm glad that I'm learning this so that I can tell you guys how to do it. And I eventually reached out to Catherine Ford over in Pensacola, and I'm like, because they're all the Pensacola girls are like, oh, this is no problem, just send your job to Office Depot, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what am I doing wrong? She said, it's not you. She said, when I was in DIQ, my Elizabeth Viola said, hey, we have an established relationship with our Office Depot. Here's how to send your printing there. So this is new to us, but it's going to save your ink at home, you know, especially for big jobs like this. Okay, the other little tidbit is do not print this double-sided. Okay, don't print it double-sided because it won't work out in the book. So make sure you just get single copies, okay? That was important. So, and then what I did, I just have a regular binder, and I don't know, I put some stuff on the outside of the most recent facts of the Mary Kay Foundation, the money that's been raised for cancers that affect women and domestic violence shelters and education, and put some fun just visuals of the Mary Kay cards and things like that because I'm going to be carrying this with. And then you guys, the pages are just beautiful. Again, don't laminate them and don't print them on expensive cardstock because prices and products change. So just get inexpensive page protectors. I already had these page protectors at home. You probably have page protectors till Jesus comes back. But so your customer is looking at the beautiful thing, and on the back it tells you in nice big print everything to say. And so what I did today is I put my book together, and then I went to Dawn's site and just followed along and listened and watched her and Callie do the party. And it's brilliant. It's simple. It gives you kind of a little, you know, like a lovey to hold on to if you feel nervous. You know what I'm saying? And I love the sets at the end. And you know, we didn't touch on the team building for time tonight, but it tells you just about, it helps you plant seeds for team building. It's all right there, and it's just so simple. So I really suggest that, I know that later this year the company is launching one, but I have a feeling we're gonna like this one even better. So does that answer your questions? Does that help you? So so there's that. So the discount card is the first. And again, I'll drop the website. I thought I put that in with my stuff, and I didn't. But there's a specific website that you have to go to be able to use our Mary Kay, and it's a business, Office Depot business site. So either that or just email it directly to the store where you're wanting to print it. Okay, does that help? Mm-hmm. Okay, I really quick wanted to touch on, and we're a little tiny bit over time. Are you okay, or do you need to go? Are you?
I'm good.
Okay. I quick wanted to touch on that April 18th is the Preferred Customer Program deadline, and this is such an important program, you guys, for all of us, whether we're brand new or seasoned. This is like the most inexpensive, classy, professional marketing that you can have. Basically, in your InTouch site for all of us. There's My Customers, and then there's the Preferred Customer Program in your drop-down menus. You want to add your people into My Customers, and it'll automatically put any information you put in there, it'll automatically drop it into the Preferred Customer Program. Now, for you newer girls, this doesn't have to necessarily be someone that's even bought from you or that you've done a facial with. It can be customers or potential customers that you want to inexpensively get the brand newest summer lookbook in their hands. You guys, it's 70 cents a name, and they get a full lookbook mailed out from the company, personalized from you with your phone number, your website address on it. If you were to buy the lookbooks and put the postage on them yourself, it would cost you $1.85 a book. So 70 cents a name is such a great deal. And what it does, obviously, first of all, it gets the lookbook in their hands with your information on it. But then that is your opportunity for follow-up. The key is don't say, well, I sent out the books and nobody responded. No, then your job is to just quick leave that message and say, because you don't have to get a book sent to you. If you enroll in the Preferred Customer Program, the company will automatically send you one. So when the book hits your mailbox, you know it's time to start calling and following up. So this does several different things. It obviously gets a lookbook in your people's hands. It gives you a reason to call them and follow up. And then you'll find that it starts to train your customers to actually start looking for that book 4 or 5 times a year. If you do the holiday book as well, you'll find people will start saying, is it time for the new book yet? I'm waiting for, the season's just changing over. I'm waiting for the new book. Is it about to come out? If you follow up is the key. And that's where the books will go out mid-May. And that's where you leave voice messages. I don't suggest text messages because every once in a while they need to hear your voice. Just saying, hey, this is Marissa. I'm so excited the summer lookbooks went out last week. Just want to make sure you got your book and to let you know that I'm here to be of service to you. You call on me anytime. Have a blessed day. My phone number is blah, 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 okay? They need to hear your voice, your love, your offer of service. And here's the thing, don't just say, well, they didn't, I did it and nothing happened from them. No, I say leave everybody on there at least for a year. And after a year, because I've heard it said before that women go through a cycle in their lives. Every 6 months, kind of a pivot or a change happens. So where, like if finances were tight, all of a sudden maybe your husband got a promotion, or maybe she got a bonus at work, or, things are fluctuating, maybe the kids' braces were paid off, so now there's a little extra money in the budget or whatever. So you gotta leave time for that fluctuation to happen. So if she's hearing that loving offer of service, 4 or 5 times a year, and then she's getting that gorgeous lookbook, which they get better and better every time. I don't know how our marketing people do it. After a year, and in your My Customers, that's where you want to keep up with, left a message following up on lookbook, and put the date on there so you can kind of see. After a year, you can always say, hey, I just wanted to leave you a message. Haven't heard from you in a while. Just wanted to see if you want to remain on my list or not. Just give me a quick call back or shoot me a text. And sure, I've had some people say before, you know what, go ahead and take me off your list. But way more than that, I've had people say, no, please don't take me off your list. It's been a rough year, but I want to keep getting those books. I love Mary Kay. I love you. Please don't take me off your list. So it's just speaking from the heart and simple communication. So whether you're brand new or seasoned, sometimes we look at stuff and go, Preferred Customer Program. When you see that, go, that's for me, because that will build customer loyalty like no other program that we have. So the deadline for the summer book to go out is April 18th, so it's coming up. So put a reminder in your phone, and the smartest thing that you can do right now is go into My Customers and start entering in the information now, because there's nothing worse than being on the deadline and sitting there trying to do a bunch of data entry. That makes me crazy. Okay, so any questions on that Preferred Customer Program? All right, will you humor me? Can I give just a couple quick details about seminar? Do you have a quick second for me to do that? I know we're going over, and I always try not to do that. We'll cut off at 8:30. Is that good? You sure? Okay, I don't want you to feel like I'm holding you hostage. You kind of are being held hostage. You could run out the door if you really want to. Okay, so I'm just going to give really quick details about seminar. I can't give my as much detail as I'd like to, but a seminar, it's a big deal. I've been in Mary Kay 22 years. I have not missed a seminar. I've gone every year. It's where we all go to Dallas. We are trained by the best of the best. We get to just really see the hugeness, the awesomeness, our corporate staff, the top national sales directors, and we have it really special because our Mary Kay family is really special. Our national and my sister directors in the Bisel area, we just have a really strong connection, and it's like a family reunion without the drama. It's awesome. And so I just right this second want to plant the seed on dates. And so I'm just going to pitch that out to you. Are you good to do that, or do you want to write this down, or you can go back and, okay, so our seminar, we will actually leave July 30th around 10 a.m. We'll drive to Shreveport, somewhere in Shreveport. We'll stay in a nice but inexpensive hotel in Shreveport, and we'll drive on to Dallas the next day, July 31st. That day there is a director meeting with Mary Beisel and her directors for directors and DIQs. So directors in qualification, that is always one of the highlights of seminar. And then that night we'll have an open night together. August 1st is going to be the Gillies party, where when you have 3 qualified team members between in April, May, and June, you could do all 3 in 1 month, or you have all 3 months to do it. So 3 girls that start with a 600 wholesale, you will go to the Gillies party and pick up your brand new red jacket for free. They'll have racks and racks of all the different sizes, and you're gonna go to this huge party, pick up your red jacket for free. And then that night is going to be the Beisel area meet and greet night, and that's always a really special night. Day 1 is a huge opening beyond anything you can imagine. Anything you saw at Career Conference just is minuscule compared to what they do for us. And then the Beisel area banquet is that night, and that's going to be special because we're in contention to be the #1 unit. I'm just saying. So, and that's going to be super fun, and just special. That's just, I know, again, I don't have time to go into detail. The next day is classes according to your career path, and again, you are taught by these women that will just blow your minds, and that's the National Awards night, where we wear the gowns and go across and get the diamond rings, and it's just, and you see the queen of the whole seminar, the top director, and it's amazing. And then August 4th, there's a closing ceremony that again is education recognition, just on a huge scale, thousands and thousands of us together. And then it ends at noon, and we will travel straight home and be home late that night. So in a nutshell, we will leave Sunday, July 30th. We will come home Friday, August 4th. Okay, so the trip costs altogether about $650 total. That's your registration, that's your hotel, and then that's any incidental money that you would need for meals on the road and kind of stuff like that. So it doesn't happen all at once. The very first thing is registration opens actually April 28th. Registration, if you went to Career Conference, is $195. If you didn't go to Career Conference, I think it's $225. For that registration, several of your meals are going to be covered there. Also, you will get a product credit back in retail product when you get home and place an order. So it basically pretty much ends up being a wash. Okay, so that's kind of the first thing. So right away, you guys start doing faces and parties. This shouldn't come out of any of your household money. This should come from sales, and taking a portion of your sales and putting it in a jar, putting it in an envelope, putting it in a savings account, and setting it aside. And of course, the trip is a 100% tax write-off as well. So then there will be a $25 deposit for the hotel room that will come up, and we stay at the Hyatt. It's gorgeous. There's a Starbucks in the lobby. There's beautiful restaurants. There's cozy beds. It's beautiful. And then basically there really won't be any other costs until we actually go, and then that's when your hotel is will be about $175 a person, taking out that $25 deposit you paid, and then the rest is just for parking, gas, incidental meals. That's a super quick overview. I don't have time to paint the picture like I would, but I'm just saying 22 years. I went scared pea green as a brand new consultant in 1995, and I haven't missed one since, and I'm a different woman because I just got out of my own little world and got a broader perspective and training and education, and just really catching a dream like I don't know if I could have gotten anywhere else. So do you guys have any questions about seminar at all? Okay, so just to recap, flip chart, everybody, like get your flip chart. And if you have any questions about that, call me or text me. Preferred customer program, everybody. I mean, even, oh my gosh, even if you put 10 people on there, that's $7. You know what I mean? Like, you can do that. And then seminar, prayerfully consider going to seminar with us, you guys. You will not regret having that experience. I'm 22 years living proof of just personal, professional relationships. I would not just say, oh, no big deal, spend the money, go on a fun girl. This is not a sightseeing, you know, even though you get to see neat things, it's so much more than that. Okay, so any questions? Does this help? Okay, we had a great night here.